The city of Ferguson, Missouri is on edge and bracing for news. Any day now, a grand jury decision is set to come down in the case of Michael Brown. 3 months after the unarmed African-American teenager was shot dead by a white Ferguson police officer, we're expecting to find out whether Officer Darren Wilson will be cleared or if he'll be indicted, and if indicted, on what charge. I want to bring in Stephen King. He's the owner of Metro Shooting Supplies in Bridgeton, Missouri, which is just outside of Ferguson. Stephen, thanks for being with us. And tell us a little bit about this. In the weeks following Michael Brown's death, business was pretty good for you. You saw a lot of gun sales, not just at your store, but around St. Louis in general. What about right now?
Well, Brianna, you're exactly right. In August, gun sales went up exponentially, not only at our store, but around the entire St. Louis metropolitan area. It's kind of tapered off over the last couple of months, and now in the last week or so, sales have started to skyrocket once again.
Tell us a little bit about who's coming in to buy these guns, and when they're purchasing the guns, what are they saying to you about why they're buying them and maybe why they're even first-time buyers?
Well, we have a wide variety of people that are purchasing firearms right now. We've got many first-time buyers. We've got elderly people. We've got white, black, Asian. We've got women. We've got men. We've got head of households. But primarily, we've got people, 100% this weekend, I can tell you, 100% of the people that have bought a firearm have bought it because of some sort of fear of the unknown, what's going to happen this next week or so with the Ferguson verdict.
So they come in and they say to you, I'm worried about what the grand jury is going to decide, and I'm worried about what's going to happen after we find out the news.
That's absolutely right. They're afraid. They saw, thank goodness, because of the media, they saw what the protesters are capable of doing in August, and now they are determined not to have their guard down this time around. Back in August, we had a lot of people who frantically bought firearms, signed up for classes, learned how to shoot, and they were in fear that their house was going to get burned down or burglarized or destroyed by the looters and the vandals. This time, we're getting a far greater area of the metropolitan St. Louis market that is afraid that this violence is going to be more widespread. So they're in fear, and they're coming to make sure that their house and their family is protected.
What kind of guns are people buying?
We've sold a lot of modern sporting rifles on the AR-15 platform. We've sold several dozen home defense pump shotguns, and the majority of the people are buying personal defense or home defense handguns, revolvers and pistols.
Is it just locals who are coming in? Is it just people right there in the area?
No, we're serving about a 50-mile radius of the St. Louis metropolitan market. We've got a lot of the Ferguson, Florissant, Hazelwood, Bridgeton people that we're a local gun shop, so we service them anyway. But now we're getting people as far out as Wentzville, which is about 40 miles west of us, all the way from Illinois, which is about 30 miles east of us, and as far south, 50 miles south, they're coming up to purchase firearms. And they've been told through the internet, social media, that no neighborhood is safe after this verdict comes out if Wilson is not indicted. So the fear of the unknown is what's driving sales right now.
Yeah, it just shows you how much tension there is in Ferguson and really very much farther afield and probably across the country as well. Stephen King, thanks so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.